Hello beautiful people, today I'm gonna show you how I made this beautiful dress. If you like to sew but you never saw a dress before, you are afraid to try and make mistakes, put your fears away. My technique is gonna help you because my technique is very simple. I promise you, you can do it. First, let me talk about the fabric. I bought a yard and a half of this knit. It is 4-way stretch and it is a very thick fabric, doesn't show through this. And I just use straight stitch, but the length of my stitches is very little, so just select the smaller one you have, and then that will help when you stretch the fabric, won't break your stitches. Let's get started. I am folding my fabric right sides together, and I will fold it one more time, and I will bring a t-shirt that has the same fabric stretch as my dress, and I'm gonna bring my measurement from my shoulder to waist, and I'm gonna cut a rectangle, and I'm just following the same shape as my shirt here. And over here I'm just gonna fill the seam, and I'm gonna imitate again, just feeling, cutting slowly. And here the shoulder, and I just keep following the same exactly pattern that I have in this shirt. So here's done. I'm gonna open in the front. I'm gonna make a little lower, just maybe 2 inches there, and I'm gonna make some more here because the front is smaller than the back. Here I have the length of my sleeves. Again, I'm gonna cut a rectangle. I'm bringing the shirt again. I'm gonna cut, follow the same pattern that I did here, so it's gonna fit well here. I'm going to open the sides, and here in the bottom I'm gonna gather this fabric later. I'm gonna take the circumference of my arm, and I will bring this measurement here, and now I'm gonna take the measurement of how wide I want. It's gonna be double. So again, I'm gonna cut rectangles. I'm separating my rectangles. I'm gonna fold them, and I'm going to sew over here. For the skirt part, I have 4 folds here, and I already cut this piece of fabric, and I just folded in the same length my pencil skirt that I have. I use it, and I'm just gonna make diagonal here, diagonal line until the waist, and I will cut straight line until the bottom, and I'm just gonna make a little bit round here. Now I'm gonna just cut a little bit more here in the shoulder, like half of an inch, because our shoulder has this natural, I would call natural drop. I'm just gonna put a pin, and I'm gonna sew here and over here as well. And I'm just sewing my little straight stitch, and after I'm just gonna cut, and I'm gonna leave just a 1/4 inch, and I'm gonna sew a zigzag. If you don't have overlock serger, you can do that. It's just zigzag stitch. I'm gonna sew here, just closing the top of the dress, and also here in the other side. So So my sewing is done. Now I move on for my sleeves. The little piece I'm just folding and just sew already. I'm just folding half and I'm gonna close here, so it will be easy when I place on my sleeves. See, it doesn't break. Now I'm going to close my sleeves, just marking here the center. I'm gonna sew here. Okay, just finished sewing. I'm gonna put a stitch here that is very long so I can gather the fabric. Find your bobbin thread and then start pulling slowly, and then you gather the fabric. So it's important that you leave the stitch very long stitches so you can gather easily. Now I'm gonna place this part of the sleeve inside of the big one, and I'm gonna match the seams, and I'm gonna put a pin. I like to put inside like so, all around, so you gather until the fabric is distributed evenly with a little part. So just make sure everything is neat and even. And then you're gonna bring in sewing, bring the sewing machine and start sewing. Be careful here, make sure all of them are out like so. So it'll be beautiful gathering the outside. Now trim all of the excess of the fabric, and look how beautiful this detail. Now I'm gonna place my sleeve inside, matching the seams. My sleeve is right side. I'm gonna match the seams and I'm gonna place a pin. Now I'm looking for the center that I just cut a little piece, and I'm gonna match with the seam from my shoulder and another pin. And here in the center I'm gonna put another pin in another side. You put as much pin as you need. I'm going to put only 4. That's enough for me. And then we're gonna sew. I am done both sides. I'm gonna flip this, and yes, the dress is getting shape. Look. And now for here, I'm just gonna fold one time, fold it again, and top stitch here. The skirt part I'm gonna close in one side and the other, and the same way, straight stitch with very short length stitches, and afterwards a zigzag stitch. I finished closing the skirt and I made the hem just the same way. You fold it 2 times and a top stitch, and it's done. I have top of the dress here, the wrong side, and my skirt the right side, and I'm gonna put together the line of my waist. I'm going to match the seams, and I will place a pin, and you put as many pins as you need. The other side, I usually put 4 pins, but you can use as many pins as you want. And after, just sew all around like so. I just finished, and the dress is done. Usually I like to hang the dress overnight, so all of the fibers of the fabric can rest in the new place and make the dress looks good. And the dress is done. I hope you guys like it. It's a very simple technique, but you can make beautiful dress. Very simple. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel so I can make more videos for you.